Okay, here we go. The real challenge of the week. This one is a doozy. Now, be ready to go. Hopefully, you enjoy a challenge. Okay? This is based off of a very popular activity that people do called breakout rooms. Okay? And this comes from a company called Breakout EDU that designs, they're not really breakout challenges, they're more like break-in. So typically what would happen is if we were meeting in person, I would bring like 5 suitcases that had a number of different locks on them, and you would have to work together as a group, cooperative learning, or collaboration, to basically crack these codes and get into the case. We're still going to do the collaboration. We're still going to do the cooperative learning. However, it's going to be remote. It's going to be digital. It's going to pose a few more challenges for us. Okay? So let's dive in. Now, I realize the scenario is ridiculous. Okay? So let's review that. We've just arrived at a new school, and our teacher has written the date on the board. It says Monday. How can that be? You were certain it was Monday yesterday. So it can't be Monday again. You ask your teacher, they've made a mistake, and they just give you the teacher look. You should be working on that, by the way, your teacher look. Class, I'm afraid I have some very bad news. Every day for the remainder of the school year is going to be Monday. How did this happen? Our principal has clicked one of those links, right? And a strange box appeared on his desk. Everything now is Monday. So our job, crack these codes. It's really just puzzles, right? Around this silly scenario. Here we go. So in the classroom, you're going to have access to these documents. Okay? The end goal being that you and your group, here are the groups listed here, right? Group 1, Adriana, Mercedes, Dakota, Myra, Melissa. You guys are group 1. Isabel, Abigail, Raphael, Valeria, Jace. You are group 2. You can see the groups here. Okay? You are going to want to reach out to these people to establish communications, right? Work through these. If you do not have these people's email, you may want to reach out to them. We have this thing over here called the stream. It's like Twitter, Facebook, right here. You can reach out to people. You can add someone's name, right? And it will message them. Okay? So, for example, I think you can do Luke. Maybe not. I'm not sure about that. If you don't know how to reach your friends, your group mates, connect with them here. Okay? Actually, you could probably direct message them here, actually, yeah. So what a good idea might be, let's say I want to message Abigail, Alejandra, right, Brenda, and Edith, right? I would just simply uncheck the rest of these, and whatever I type in this box is going to go to those folks. Okay, so if you need to reach out to your group mates, you can do it that way. But ultimately, these are the groups. Once you and your group mates, right, put in some work, what you need to do is come down here. This is the end game here, right? So this is a Google form, right? So I would be with Luke, right? Maybe Isabel is in my group. Maybe Dakota is in my group. Maybe Jared, right? I'm just putting some group members here, right? Now, the first lock that you would normally come across is what we call a directional lock, right? You can see here there's up, down, left, right on this lock. Okay? The clues you need to solve this with your group mates, right? And you're going to want to solve in this order. The Monday's phone doc. This guy right here. There's a series of text messages there. You and your group mates are going to try to crack the code to the directional lock by putting the directions in sequence. And then when you think you've got it, you're going to come back here. You're going to type your answer formatted just like this on this line. Right? I'm gonna mess it up. Right? Let's say left, right, left, right. Right? When I hit submit, it's not going to let me go on to the next lock until my group and I solve this one. Okay? So, again, this needs 4 directions to crack that lock. Then you're going to go into a calendar. This one's tricky. Right? Notice in the calendar, every day is a Monday. Right? That's what we're trying to solve here. So what you got to do here is get me some digits for this 4-digit lock that you're going to crack. Okay? You can see here that we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Once you crack the directional code, it's going to send you to the digit code. So if I was you in your group, I would try to solve all the codes first. That way when you go to the form, you can enter them sequentially. But you might have to go back to the drawing board on some of these. This is where you and your group mates are going to have to communicate. You're going to have to collaborate. You're going to have to break up these challenges. So all of you have the opportunity to contribute to breaking out or solving all 4 puzzles, right? So here's a calendar-based puzzle. Here's a Monday-based puzzle looking for a 5-letter code. And then finally, here's one related to Mercury Monday, so some space-related information you're going to have to crunch. You're looking for an 8-digit here. Again, you and your group. I'm not going to tell you how you have to collaborate. I'm going to let you struggle. I'm going to let you grapple a little bit with this. Okay? I will say, once you and your group decide that maybe you're stuck, your group can email me one time this week for a hint to solve one of the puzzles. You're going to have to work together, problem solve, critically think. You're going to have to grapple a little bit. You're going to have to struggle a little bit. Okay? So your job this week, ultimately, once you solve the puzzles, you are going to embed all 4 of your puzzle docs, right? Because you're going to fill these out. Each one of you is going to fill these out on your own. You're going to have a digit in here or a direction. Let's say the first direction is down. I'm not saying that's the answer. I'm just saying you're going to have a 4-direction code here. Okay? Next one. You're going to have a 4-digit code. Then you're going to have a 5-letter code. You're going to have an 8-digit code cracking all these locks. You're going to change the sharing on each of these, right? So again, you know how to do this. Change this. Anyone with the link can view it, right? Once I crack all the codes, I'm going to embed all 4 of my docs on my website, right? So I'm going to go here to my sites. Remember, I've got a page this week for cooperative learning. Right here, I'm going to embed from my Google Drive all 4 of my puzzles. Right, all 4 of my puzzles. Let's see, where's my puzzle? Search it. Come on, my Monday puzzles. Right? I'm going to insert that thing because the sharing permissions have been adjusted. You're going to include all 4 of these puzzles that you've worked on together with your group mates. Everybody's going to get their own copy. So you all have to fill out your own copy that you worked on together. If you crack the final puzzle, what I want you to do is grab a screenshot of the message that you get at the end and embed that as well, right? You can just simply upload a screenshot from your computer. See if I've got a screenshot. Let's pretend this is it. That's just a screenshot that I took on my computer. That is not the actual message, right? You're going to embed a screenshot onto your page. Okay? So this section is what collaboration is all about. You're going to run into some issues. You're going to need to reach out. You're going to need to use the technology. You're going to want to employ the Google machine. You're going to have to crunch some numbers. You're going to have to use some logical thinking. You're going to have to rely on each other. I'm not going to bail you out. You can't email me for one hint during the week. All right? So have fun. Communicate. You might get a little frustrated, right? But that's what being a part of a team is about. Picking each other up, helping each other through something that's difficult. Okay? Good luck. Have a good time. Office hours. Thursday. Embed 4 puzzles plus your championship shot where you've solved all the puzzles and you get a completion message. Good luck, Warriors.